Hey, what's up all Wrestling Fortune viewers? I'm Owen Finch here, and I am the Wrestling Fortune Champion. Now I am going to be covering 3 topics today, and my first topic is going to be another hype for me to wrestle Money in the Bank ladder match. I'm going to be covering another Money in the Bank ladder match that happened, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Then I'll cover my Raw. Then I'll do a Raw review that I didn't get to do last night. Then I'll do a Smackdown review that happened yesterday. So let's get on the Money in the Bank ladder match review. We had we had Ric Flair versus Rob Van Dam versus Shelton Benjamin versus Matt Hardy versus Finlay versus Bobby Lashley, a Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 22. It's a good match. This wasn't my favorite Money in the Bank ladder matches, but it was okay. It was watchable. We had Shelton Benjamin doing a dive and senton to everybody, and that was in the match, but Finlay. We had a great spot where Ric Flair, Matt Hardy did a suplex off the ladder to Ric Flair, and he ended up hurting his knee, I think. Then everyone tried to powerbomb Lashley off the ladder. Shelton Benjamin tried to do it. Then Matt Hardy and Finlay had to do it. So that was good stuff right there. We had, I think, Ric Flair actually ended up coming back. And he almost won, but then he ended up getting hit off the head by Finlay with the shillelagh. We had another good spot where Bobby Lashley's going to get the briefcase, and Van Dam does the Van Daminator to Bobby Lashley's leg, and he ends up falling. Then we had Matt Hardy doing a dive and leg drop off the ladder to Bobby Lashley, and then we had actually we also had a spot where Rob Van Dam did a splash to Finlay. Van Dam's going to get the briefcase. Shelton Benjamin leaps up from the ropes. He's punching Van Dam. Van Dam's punching him back. Then Matt Hardy comes. He's punching. Shelton Benjamin switches to Matt Hardy's ladder. They're going at it. Van Dam tips the ladder over, and Shelton Benjamin and Matt Hardy both fall, and Van Dam grabs the briefcase and wins Money in the Bank. And I think it was too late for that. Rob Van Dam should have been pushed a lot sooner, and I sort of agree with everyone. I think he should have been pushed, maybe Triple H. Maybe like he gets at least a world championship reign with Triple H. Maybe he could have won the world championship at some point when Triple H was holding it. Maybe like have it be 2 months. Then we had, now let's get on to the, oh yeah, I forgot. Then Van Dam would go on to cash it in on John Cena, and Van Dam would end up winning the match, and become the new WWE Champion with interference from Edge, but at least it was a match. So that was good. And then WWE Championship went to ECW, and then I will get on to the next Money in the Bank review in my next video. So first I gotta review, next I'm going to review Monday Night Raw. So first we have John Cena coming out cutting a promo saying kind of wants to thank Big Show for attacking him, giving him a leg drop last week, because it reminds him that it truly is every man for himself. Daniel Bryan comes out, he's like, do you know what it's like to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match? And then it's like everyone doesn't even have a doubt that I'm going to beat CM Punk and become the new WWE Champion. CM Punk comes out and he asks John Cena if he can do it. He says if Punk will win, he says yes. Jerry Lawler, yes. The guy in the popcorn scene, so that was his promo. Then we had Jericho come out and say that CM Punk is still a wannabe. Then he brought back some of his catchphrases like Law is Jericho. And would you please shut the hell up? And then we have ever be the same again. So that was good. Then we had Big Show come out, and Daniel Bryan's attacking Cena. Jericho and Punk are going at it. Jericho and Kane are going at it. Punk is going at it with someone. Then we have Big Show coming in. This was kind of weird because this is like overselling moves. We have, I think we have Chris Jericho. No, we have, I don't know how Chris Jericho got laid out. We have Daniel Bryan getting laid out by a kick by Punk. Jericho by a clothesline. He's like holding his ribs outside the ring. John Cena. I don't remember how Jericho got laid out. I think he got headbutted or something. John Cena got punched in the ribs and choked. Not even that long, and Kane got clothesline, and then Big Show just walked out of the ring. Whoa, that shows your dominance. He barely did any of that stuff. He only took out 2 people. So that was okay, I guess. No, nothing like there was some complaints. Then we had the primetime. Then we had our first match of the night. The primetime players: David Otunga. It was an 8-man tag team match, and Cody Rhodes versus Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, Christian, and Santino Marella. It's okay. Wasn't really anything special. It was an okay TV match until we saw Brodus Clay come out there. Everyone just kind of like, I'm not really in to having David Otunga. Like, this is my complaint. I'm not really in having David Otunga. Okay, it's getting kind of hard to tell you. I'm not really into having David Otunga and Brodus Clay feud. I'm not really into it. I completely forgot about it up until that. But then we had the primetime players leave. We had Cody Rhodes leave. I guess that made sense. Then David Otunga was left to himself. He got cold-blooded by Santino, which ended up winning the match. He got a kill switch from Christian to David Otunga. And we had a, well, I don't know what he calls it, I'm just gonna call it a splash to David Otunga by Brodus Clay. Everyone danced. It was okay. It wasn't really anything special. It was lame. Then we have Teddy Long backstage. He says that, he did, Alberto Del Rio got his World Championship match, but he's gonna be facing someone very special. Someone he picked. He had picked. And then we have Alberto Del Rio versus Sin Cara. Match never started. Del Rio attacked Sin Cara before the match ever started. That's pretty much it. Am I looking forward to the Del Rio Sheamus match? I'll let you know when I get there. Then we have AJ and Daniel Bryan backstage. AJ's trying to apologize for probably everything, pretty much, and he said that he has feelings for AJ. Then AJ's like, you don't care about me, and I'm gonna be going into Punk's hands at the end of my match. Then we have Paul Heyman promo. He said that Brock Lesnar's going to answer Triple H's SummerSlam challenge face to face on the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. He's obviously gonna say yes. I can see why they want to wait till then, because now I'm looking for it even more. But we know he's gonna say yes. I think Brock Lesnar should win if he faces Taker at WrestleMania. Because if he does face Taker at Mania, this is what it'll be like. I just lost to John Cena in Extreme Rules and the Triple H at SummerSlam. But Taker, I want to face you at WrestleMania. I know I can do it. That would be the promo. That would be the build-up. No. You gotta be Triple H at SummerSlam, man. If Taker wrestles. But I don't know if Taker's gonna wrestle. So, it would make it look stupid, but I guess that's okay. Then we have Vicky Guerrero and Dolph Ziggler versus AJ and Sheamus. Dolph Ziggler is on a World Championship match and he's doing crap like this. Let's get to the next match. But first, AJ ended up winning the match by signing whistles and she goes, yes, 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 yes. Sheamus and then Dolph Ziggler started taking off on the roll kick before all that happened. Am I looking forward to the WWE Championship match, if you're wondering? It just seems like it's about AJ. That's all it is. It's like this. Okay, AJ, you gotta go make a character, you gotta go beat the Punk, and then... Like, AJ... That's all it really is about, and I even brought it up tonight on Smackdown. I want to bring it up again. Like, Punk and Bryan are gonna have a good match. I won't deny that, but... You're taking away a great match. Just to everyone focus on AJ. Will AJ help school? But I will, looking forward... Well, these are questions I'm asking. Will AJ screw over CM Punk? Will AJ screw over Bryan? Will AJ counter a draw? Will AJ leave? Will AJ get knocked out? Stuff like that. This is the question I'm asking myself. Hope it doesn't happen. Will John Cena cash in the Money in the Bank if Daniel Bryan wins? No, he won't. Don't know, because he won't. Because he's gonna win it, but he won't cash it in that night. And I actually have another question. Why is the Money Bank? How come? It seems as though for the Raw Money in the Bank, there's only 4 people in it. Isn't there supposed to be like 8 or something, or 7? I know only former WWE champions can be in it, but bring the Miz back, that's 5. When Orlando comes back from suspended and put him in, that's 6. 6 people right there. 2 people fixed. Or you can have nobody, just 4 people. You should be ashamed of yourself. See you later. AJ and CM Punk backstage. AJ was upset that she wasn't paying attention to Punk because he was on the telephone with his sister, which just builds up even more. So I guess maybe AJ will screw Punk over. You never know. Heath Slater versus Doink the Clown. Heath Slater ended up beating Doink the Clown, and everyone's like, oh, why didn't Doink the Clown win? Well, it's Doink the Clown, guys. Don't expect really anything much if Doink the Clown's out there. But then, I was really surprised DDP came out. I'll show you him. Where is he? DDP, where are you? It's me. It's me. It's DDP. I can't find it right now. I do have it somewhere, but DDP, good job. Then we got the Diamond Cutter, to Heath Slater, and then he left. So, at least they're still hyping up the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw. Then we had Kane versus Big Show in a no disqualification match. This match I enjoyed. Big kick from Big Show. Kane tried to utilize the chair. Big Show speared the chair, hit his shoulder, hit Kane's face. Kane got chokeslammed on the chair. 1, 2, 3. Match is over. So that was okay stuff. Let me see, where is it? Taylor and Eve backstage. He says, Eve, we haven't seen you since John Laurinaitis has been gone. And Eve's like, Taylor's like, you didn't need this so someone can remember your name. And he had a name tag that said Eve on it. So, talk about payback. And then Eve and AJ talking backstage, and AJ's gonna say, I'm gonna show you how I can get attention, Eve. Oh man. Tyson Kidd versus Tensai. Everyone's probably gonna be like, who's not a fan, and if they've seen Tensai, they're like, This is gonna be a slaughter. That's what I thought too. Like, this is gonna be a squash match. He's not gonna win nothing. But then Tyson Kidd got the roll up and he beat him. I laughed. Was it a good business decision? I don't know. Considering, but then he attacked Sakamoto and then he attacked him in the locker room. But do I agree with Tyson Kidd beating Tensai? Yes and no. Yes, because it helps Tyson Kidd to finally showing that they have something for him. I hope after the Money in the Bank he still goes in a hot streak. No, because Tensai beat Cena. It took Cena probably about 15 minutes to beat that guy. And that's pretty much it. Like, and maybe he beat Punk too. So the thing is, if you want to establish Tensai, you got to make him not lose like this. But at the same time, if you want to establish Kidd, you got to make him win. But you could have made the match a little bit longer because you could have taken out the Eve. Oh wait, but that brought up the AJ thing. I don't know what you could have taken out. Maybe the Alberto Rios Sin Cara thing. You could have had that on Smackdown. But that's really, like, Tyson Kidd did get interviewed in your attack, but I don't know. I like it, but it was too short. I think it should have been longer. But let's get on to the main event. Chris Jericho and Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk and John Cena. Good match, good main event, good way to end off the show. John Cena got probably the beating of his life. Well, not the beating of his life, but this in a long time I've seen it. John Cena and Jericho fought to the back. Then you actually ended it with a WWE Championship picture. We had Punk and Bryan brawling. They were having their match. Then AJ comes out, and no one paid attention to her. She gets on the apron. Nobody paid attention to her. She brought out a table, and I think she was gonna jump off the table and go through it. And everyone's like, no, don't jump. Then Punk gets on the top rope, well, the middle rope. Like, please don't jump. And then AJ kisses Punk, pushes Punk, and they both went through the table. So the Raw was good at some points, and bad at some points, but it was watchable. This Raw was watchable. If I had to give it a grade, I'd give it probably a C, just a plain old C. Do I think it would do better next week? Maybe. They're not going to have any Brock Lesnar and Triple H stuff. WWE is not really going in a good direction right now. Like, this is the time I usually think they pick it up. But, tonight, but they haven't been lately. Like, last year, like 2010, on Monday in the Bank time, they had Nexus. And Kane looking for who his brother was. Well, who put his brother in a vegetative state. 2011, we had Punk with that promo, and wondering how Christian was going to win the world title back. This one, you got nothing. Maybe seeing it on the Money in the Bank, that's great, but you got nothing. Like, you're not getting anything really with WWE, like wondering, well, how could this happen? Maybe the AJ thing, but that's about it. You got nothing. WWE, if you want to get people asking the questions, you got to do stuff that you don't expect. And let me give you another word of advice. You see, AJ needs to kind of get out of this WWE Championship picture. Because Punk and Bryan can go. They could have done it themselves. They could have brought back the ROH stuff, but why didn't they do that? Over the Limit, they got no mic time. There wasn't really any build to it. No Way Out. Nothing. It wasn't anything. Maybe they got Mike, but they would just talk about AJ. This one, it's just AJ. Do other stuff. Take AJ out for 1 week, please. I'd be fine with it. Like, it's just like, AJ, you need help. I'll get you that help. Like, I understand she's the ref, but think. What time? Like when John Cena was the guest referee, or cause they focus on that, cause yeah, that was understandable. But they're not focusing on the storyline. WWE, pick up your game, cause the only thing that's keeping me watching is that storyline. Brock Lesnar and Triple H, 1000th episode of Raw, and Smackdown, cause SmackDown's been impressing me more than Raw has lately. Speaking of SmackDown, let's get to SmackDown, because that actually really did impress me. As soon as I delete this. Now let's get on to SmackDown. So, we have WWE superstars in the parking lot, celebrating the 4th of July's Eve, what did Teddy Long said, thank you, I don't really remember this that much. That's how memorable it was. I'm sorry. Maybe. And we had Real promo, and I actually love this promo. We have him going to the fans and asking them for their papers. Like, that just makes his heel character boost up even more. My sister didn't like it, but I loved it. Then we had Sheamus and W come out, they brawled, very good brawl. They actually did something I didn't expect. W and Sheamus, W took one of like the cardboard and he slammed it on Sheamus' face, and he was like underneath it, and Sheamus was all bloody and stuff. So that was good. Now that makes me look forward to the match at Money in the Bank. I hope. I don't know who should go over, cause if Sheamus goes over, he could go into some. I want him to walk into SummerSlam, but at the same time, I want the feud to continue. Even though it might get killed off again because of another concussion or something, but no, that shouldn't happen. Then we have the Great Khali and Layla versus Antonio Cesaro and Oksana. This was a joke. Antonio Cesaro didn't get pinned in this match. Layla just ended up giving a what I don't even know what a finish is called because I don't pay attention to what matches. Great Khali and Layla dance. The only diva I care about right now in WWE is AJ. I don't give a damn about Layla, Beth Phoenix, Natalia, maybe Vicky Guerrero too. Like, they're the only divas that really get television time. The divas that do the other stuff are like, okay, go have a match, go have a match, go have a match, go have a match, go have a match. You two have a match. You two, we never really see you anymore, so can you please go have a match so you can get the paycheck? Maybe that's, and the only scene was for the things that grew on the chest, and the butt. That's really about it. Yeah, Cody Rhodes and Teddy Long backstage, talking about how Cody Rhodes gets another chance to go in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which I'm happy about because I don't think you can keep Cody Rhodes out of that match. And Teddy Long told Cody Rhodes that he's going to be facing Christian. So then we get to that match, and it was a good match. They always have great matches. They had one Over the Limit, No Way Out, a live event I saw, and now they had another good one tonight. I actually thought that Christian was going to win, and I actually thought that Cody was going to win. I wanted Cody to win because I want Cody in that match. So Cody did end up winning by countering the kill switch into the crossroads. So good match right there. Thank you, SmackDown. You actually give a crap about your superstars, and keep it up. Then we have... They were in the parking lot again. I think this is when, no, this wasn't when Zack Ryder fought him. What happened in this one? So hard to remember. This one I don't remember. Was it, I don't know. It wasn't the Brodus Clay one. Was it? Yeah, it was. It was when Brodus Clay danced. Okay, I guess. At least they did something. But should we just get on to the next match? So I didn't really care about that match. We had another. AJ being no, we have Alex Riley versus Dolph Ziggler Money in the Bank qualifying match. I didn't pay attention to this match. I was playing an Uno game on my phone. But for what I saw of it, I don't know. I'm not into Alex Riley anymore. He's nothing. They really screwed him over. I think they could have done something with him, but now he's just nothing. He's not going as downhill as Miz did, though. I don't know, because I don't watch NXT, so how should I know? I still can't believe that Alex, yeah, never mind. It's nothing. Ziggler ended up winning by the zigzag. He's now in the Money in the Bank. So, I think he's the final one, so if, that's good. So that's good. We have the AJ interview. Michael Cole, for some reason, I guess, was interested in AJ, and I guess I don't blame him. I don't know. Then we had Daniel Bryan come out saying, "I forgive you for putting us through that table." CM Punk telling him that he needs help. Daniel Bryan says, "You don't care. You're trying to get emotional. Cause you know that you can't beat me without her." Then they go at it, and what's AJ kisses Bryan, then Punk leaves the win, then AJ goes and kisses Punk, and AJ's music hits. So I guess that makes me look forward to it a bit more. It's just so weird. You put somebody through a table, then you kiss them. We never even got the explanation thanks to Michael Cole. I just wish sometimes that WWE, it seems like they're throwing around stuff. See you later. Like, that was okay, I guess. Then we had a joke. Unico, Camacho, and Drew McIntyre versus Santino Morales, Sergeant Slaughter, and Hacksaw Jim Duncan. The Team USA, I'm going to call him, won that match. Even though Santino's not from the US, but he's the United States champion. I still can't believe it. He is, but WWE is still keeping an eye on him, even though he doesn't defend it that often. Take it off him, please. I'm begging you. I would rather see Jack Swagger with it than Santino. I'd rather see Unico in it with it than Santino, Jinder Mahal. Just somebody else, please. Michael Cole, anybody. Anybody but Santino. Zack Ryder ran with it. Santino's not. Thank you. Santino won by the Cobra on, I think it was Unico. They suck. WWE Superstars backstage again. Damian Sandow and Zack Ryder face each other. And that actually what got me into it. Then we had Eve get punched poured all over her, and she cried. Then Kurt Hawkins was Ryback squash match. The Battle Royal winner gets to be the general manager of both Raw and SmackDown. Actually, the person that won this match, I didn't expect to win this match. The person that won was Zack Ryder. I didn't expect Zack Ryder to win that match. Out of all the people that could be general manager right now, I'd have to pick. I can't decide between Vicky and Teddy, because Vicky did a kind of a good job last week, and maybe that's how they could get Dolph separated, because Dolph can get sick and tired of him saying, "You're not getting me nothing. I am through with you." Or Teddy, because I don't know, but there was a little bit tag team matches all over the place. Ooh, we don't want tag team matches. So that's pretty much it. Zack Ryder, I'm kind of interested to see what they will do as general manager, but I have a feeling we're going to see fist pumps all over the place. It's better than John Cena being PG all over the place. I don't know what Big Show would do. Ooh, Kane would probably ruin his character. I don't really see him as an authority figure. Dolph Ziggler, I wouldn't mind him. Del Rio, don't mind. Tensai, no, can't. I've never even heard him talk on the mic really. But the Battle Royals, Zack Ryder, I think he could probably win with it. I think he'll do a good job. But at the end, we're probably gonna see a woo 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 from Zeno and Ryder. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna upload this now, and I'm gonna go watch the Money in the Bank. And if I have time tomorrow, I will review Money in the Bank 2003. No, Money in the Bank 2007. Wrestlemania 23. Alright, see you later.